Hey, I'm Bill. Thanks for joining me on Vital Bike Chains. So today I'm going biking. I have a new product I'm going to try out. It's this dry lubricant called Squirt. Well, it's kind of sideways on the label. And so I've applied this to my chain a couple of days ago, and now's the time to go for a ride. So Squirt makes a couple of different lubes. This is the long-lasting version, which is sort of their regular lube. They also make a lube for cold weather riding, like very cold weather riding, and then they also make a lube for specifically for e-bike chains. And then also this lube I bought was a 120 ml tube. Just something to think about when you purchase some lube. Look at the price point and look at how much you're getting. So let's take a look at the instructions. It says flat out, remove the factory grease and other lubricants completely. Probably a big mistake most people make is just taking a new lube and just adding it on to whatever else was on there. And then below that it says to shake the bottle. I kind of felt like I overshook the bottle because when I tried to drip it onto my chain, it was kind of bubbly. So maybe I went a little overboard on the shaking. And then it also says to let it completely dry. Now, I'm not sure how you know that the inside of the chain, this lube is completely dry, but I would say if you put it on and you want to go ride 10 minutes later, that's probably not completely dry. And then it's my duty to read the warning. Try not to get this mixed up with your contact solution and put this in your eye. And also don't drink it, even though it looks a little bit like milk. And now that we have that out of the way, let's go ride. So this was not my best morning of riding. Within the first 20 minutes, I fell twice. It was actually pretty slippery out. The second time I fell, I was actually standing still. I ended up coming across this kid at one of the trails. He has actually, for as young as he is, he actually has a lot of riding experience. We rode together a little bit, and it started to dry up as we rode this trail. So I ended up riding and falling for a couple hours, and now it's time to take a look at the chain. The dark spots aren't necessarily the lube I was using. That's actually the tint of the chain wax that I use. So honestly, I was a little disappointed. You can see in these pictures, hopefully you can see in these pictures that there's dirt and sand kind of all over the chain. Now the question I had for myself was, did I let this lube quote dry long enough? And it was sitting in my garage for a day and a half, so I kind of thought that was dry. So I cleaned up my chain. I'm gonna try it again, maybe with some variations in drying time and see how that goes. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.